And the second question is very strange and weird questions. And if you have a second life, also your next life, if you can have, and what's going to be transformed, if they're the same human beings or something else.
I would love to be a tree.
No.
Maybe, yeah, because it's something that I don't know. It would be nice to feel non-human, because I think I talked with you before of to be human is kind of a trap or something that what do you, when we think about the fragility of the body and how we attach to visual and sound, and what we're afraid the most, and what we're afraid the most is to be blind working with visual. So I think to be tree, where the eyes, or I don't know. So just the sensory of being, you know, sense things by the wind or whatever, or something completely new experience. Yeah.
What's kind of shape of the trees? It's a big trees.
I'm just thinking of that willow tree.
Willow. Oh, good.
Yeah, because there's so many sensory, I guess, because of this. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. The last question is, if you have any message to the audiences, because now we have a big conference also. COP is biodiversity, and also lots of kind of political, you know, and conflict and over the world, also many things, and everybody are supposed to be transformed into something else. So, what the message is? We can also, when you see the exhibition and hold the exhibition, if you have a message to some particular message and to the audiences.
For me, I can say only from my personal point of view, when I work on this project, I feel more aware of the political issue and how political issue affect our lives, affect the biological state.
Because that point is also very interesting for me, because when my text I just mentioned about the Giorgio Agamben. Giorgio Agamben is a philosopher in Italy, and he just investigated the kind of redefinition of the borders between human beings and non-human beings, and from his Western point of view. So, because after September 11th, and those kind of thoughts has been drastically changed. So, if it's a Western person, that's also another point. So, if you just see this kind of political climate, no justice and no post-ideological situations, even political and conflict riots. So, where the justice, what the humanity is. So that's also another question.
That's what I really like to get into.
Yeah.
To just jump. Yeah. Okay. So I can say only from my personal point of view that is yes, from the work that I've been doing, coupled with the past film that is dealing with the condition that on the one thing is man is dying, and with this film is in motto is something that you try to control and you have to transform yourself, you know. So to make that imagined world, or you know, imagine something of hybrid world, that not the same world. So so it's something that you're in the middle of the environment that is one thing is dying or always transforming and to make a new life. You know, in my feature film, there's a hybrid between monkey and man, and yeah, and also the intercourse between a woman and a fish. So that's kind of, you know, to make the audience dream of a new species. You know, and when I look at the work here, also you can sense the hybridness of human desire, for the future, and that's maybe in tune with the political situation, that what happened in Thailand that make people and myself is very conscious about our roots and our education, political education, that we sometimes just realize that we've been educated in a very limited way, and now I try to re-educate myself, like starting anew, what really happened in the past, and that from the early 50s, the idea of the communist ideology coming into Thailand and spread, and how people affect and how people try to control it, like this vines and keep growing, but it changed, it changed people forever, and it tied with the political situation, the political turmoil recently, that people has been dream of their ideal political state that is not reachable, and it creates some kind of destruction to people and to the city. So this is make me aware of how to be a person in living in certain environment, so which is very strange because it never happened before, and suddenly you feel like you're a new person, but you're the same person. So this kind of
because it's very interesting comment. Thank you very much. Because I always think about, because animals we are moving creatures, and we decided to those kind have these kind of states, but then we just affected to change the environment. That's kind of animals. Then plants, trees, they just transformed according to the environment. So now it's really kind of we are in between.
I always believe that we can communicate with animals in the past, because jungle is our home. Before, our ancestors used to live in caves, and we can understand, I'm sure, what this kind of bird sound means, what this kind of animal. But now when we go to the jungle, we feel alienated, and we're afraid, and we feel like, what is that sound? We're scared. So that's why I always want to bring my actors back to the jungle, to the root, but also with this piece, just to document people to enter foreign territory. So to like go back to the womb even. But you realize you cannot. You're so far apart from it. So maybe that's why people have a desire to go back, but they cannot. So they mutate in different form. So but half animal, but not really.
In that area is artworks and film and painting, sculptures, works. That means the real function of the artworks. Or the creation.
And that's why I like to be a tree.
Thank you very much.